Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and the Baltimore Ravens. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
From the gun, here's Ward. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 54 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Ready. On second down, here's Ward. He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, set! 70 Lions!
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On first down, it's Ward. Short, complete to Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3. Shotgun snap for Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
19 tight.
Again, it's Ward. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Mitchell. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready.
Now it's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
7 Viking, 18. 70 Ranger.
Now, first down throw for Ward. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, reload.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on.
Back to throw. Rolling to the left. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Chicago.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go again with Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Let's go. Check, hurt, go.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Deputy, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Benson. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready?
On 1st down, Ward. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Ward. He runs with it. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Ward. Moving to his right. There he goes again. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 9, 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, bounce tag, check, bounce. Let go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Chicago. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready? Set it.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
On 1st and 10. Ward. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Come on, set.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air again, Ward. The catch made by McMillan. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Buffalo 18, 79 Bronco, Cup 19, Cup ready.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. Jay Licks Hunt In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get the 2 points, but you get...
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the play caller decides to be aggressive, empties the backfield, and the only thing in the backfield is the quarterback in his own end zone. It is a safety.
Anytime, Mike, that you decide to go empty backfield and leave the quarterback there by himself, the ball has to come out fast. There's no one else back there to help protect you. So in this case, he holds on to it too long and allows the defense to capitalize and results in a safety.
7 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
19 Lions. Here we go, Shaq.
Out of the gun, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, Ward. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Come on.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
18 Rattler.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Greg Newsome.
19 Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Ravens 16.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Open right side is likely. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And 4 at the 41-yard
Panther
line.
11, Panther Viking 18. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Sending it downfield for likely. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Break. Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Cougar Night. Street. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here we go.
Again, it's Benson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second
Ball on
and
the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
A draw to Benson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Ready, Lions. Ready.
They'll try it now with Benson.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18.
They send a receiver in motion left. Now this time they'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Go! Panthers 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. This one on court, looking for Woods. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. They get big yardage on the deep ball. An even 40 yards.
Okay, ready?
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. In motion comes Thomas.
Go!
Go with their fullback trying to get him. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
28, Ravens 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go.
On first down, Ward. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up
To
second.
throw is Ward. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Now it's Ward. Flush to his right. He'll take off again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. His throw left side is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 6.
Throwing, Ward. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
To the air again, Ward. That is caught by the tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Ravens have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready up. Go. Panther 60.
On the handoff, this is Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion comes Thomas. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
That's good. We're on 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go, check. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
10.
No.
1st down, Chicago.
Snap. Check. Check. Panther. Liking it. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves!
A run on 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Here comes the blitz. Overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward out to his right. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will go all the way. Take down. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. This will not do the trick. They've stuck him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Buffalo 18! Mustang 19!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys First and 10 in the red zone.
Viking 18. Go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. First down throw there is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
At one point, it felt like a touchdown was almost inevitable, but now after two back-to-back wins by this defense, all of a sudden it seems like the defense is in control, and this drive's in danger of stalling out.
19. Let's go now.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up for first and 10.
Go. Check back. Handball 80. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. Now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and you're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
18. 18. Pioneer. 19. Light.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Let's go. Go.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll talk things over before third down.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 17.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
19, 19, Cougar 19. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw up. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Visitors, 37.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. Cut 19, cut 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
70
The Ravens
Timberwolves.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard
Tackle
line.
80. Six.
From his own end zone, it's Ward. He's into space, past the 15. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield.
It's a
Hold
gain
ready.
of 53 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Again, left side for Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's 2nd and 6.
Go street. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.